Okay, let's do this. We are no strangers to heat, oh. We are no strangers to heat, not one bit. But this time around, it's beyond what I can explain, beyond what I can comprehend. So I had to just read up on it and see if I can at least make some sense of what is going on. It's as if Fire Nation has attacked and the avatar is nowhere to be found. Well, let's see what I've been able to pick. According to reports, temperatures are soaring way above 40 degrees centigrade in some parts of Nigeria, and it's causing discomfort and health risks. So if you want to pair that with the incessant power outage that we experience in most parts of Nigeria, you're just picturing a freaking nightmare. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we are experiencing right now is nothing short of a heat wave. A heat wave is a period of abnormally hot weather. But the thing is, there is no smoke without fire. If there is any analogy to explain fire, that's what we are experiencing right now. That's what we are in right now. It is so, so hot. What caused this? What led to this? Before the heat wave, a heat wave can occur. Series of other events must precede it. For example, take population and urbanization. According to reports, half of Nigerians now live in cities, and this number will increase in years to come. Lagos alone currently houses about 20 million people. So you can imagine the population, the density of the population. As population increases, people move into cities, the need to build more houses will increase. With the cost being deforestation, because we have to clear the land and make sure that there is no vegetation, there are no grass. So more houses means more trees will be cut. We breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide, and the trees and plants give us oxygen and taking carbon dioxide. So less trees, less oxygen, which means more heat. And the deforestation is going to mess up with the balance of the environmental factors. With the rise in concrete walled buildings and tarred roads and vehicles that radiate heat, the risk of heat waves only increases. Carbon dioxide gas, which fires up into the sky and forms a blanket, traps heat in the atmosphere. And it is this trapped heat that disrupts the atmospheric temperature and comes back to us as a heat wave. That makes a lot of sense because during at night, I always wonder there is no sun, but everywhere is so hot. And oh my goodness, you don't have lights that you paid for days. We are just uncomfortable. No, there are health risks involved. Now, how can a heat wave affect your health? Now, reading from an article published by Medbury Medical Services. My apologies, guys. In the course of editing this video, it occurred to me that I needed to search for the correct pronunciation of the medical services. It's actually Medbury, not Medbury. Medbury Medical Services. My apologies to the brand. All right, let's get back to the video. The kind of health issues that we can get from a heat wave: thirst, dry mouth, and reduced urine output. There are headaches, dizziness, and confusion. There's muscle cramps, weakness, and fatigue. And also nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. These are all health issues that we can experience as a result of if this heat wave continues. There's also rapid heartburn, breathing difficulty, and chest pain, high body temperature, which I'm sure we are all very familiar with, red skin, and loss of consciousness. Even death can occur. Imagine somebody who his job is a truck pusher, or someone who has to hawk in traffic, or someone who is a petty trader. I mean, imagine having to you have to expose yourself already. Even those that are indoors, not under the sun, experience all of these things. Now imagine how it will be for someone who actually has to be in traffic. Crazy. Patronize these people, patronize the traffic people. They are going through a whole lot to ensure that they provide refreshments that we're comfortable to stay in traffic. Now, exposure to excessive heat can also worsen existing health conditions such as respiratory and cardiovascular diseases, diabetes mellitus, and renal diseases. These are some of the top causes of death globally, according to WHO, that's the World Health Organization. The heat wave can also affect our mental health. As it is, many things they affect our mental health. Now imagine oh my goodness, oh God. It can cause irritability, the heat wave, it can cause anxiety, depression, and insomnia. Okay, those of us who are going through insomnia right now, raise your hands if you're with me. I'm one of them. It can also impair your cognitive functions, such as memory, attention, and decision making. So how can we stay safe and healthy during this heat wave? These things bust my head. You have to avoid exposure to the sun and high temperatures as much as possible. In this economic condition that we are in, we have to stay indoors and avoid the sun. Please, let's form WhatsApp group. Let's look for remote jobs together. You have to stay indoors during the hottest hours of the day, usually 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Hey, anybody with day house, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you are not a vegetable, or you are considered completely irresponsible, that you are not out there trying to earn a living. 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's peak working hours. Who you won't make it day? Except if you're okay, if you people that work in an office and you are in air condition. They say we should use fans, air conditions, and other cooling devices that are available. My brother, jump inside your refrigerator. Even your refrigerator, your fridge has not seen cooling in days because of what? The light issue. And tariff they increase. You have to drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of water and fluids, but avoid alcohol, caffeine, and sugary drinks. Hey, wear light, loose fitting, and breathable clothing, preferably made of cotton or linen. Basically, wear light clothes, not too much layers, as much as you can avoid black under the sun. Don't wear something that is thick, biko. Nobody is saying you should go out unclad. But please, I envy men. Men can easily just take off their shirt and say, you know what, make I just collect fresh air. But no, we can't try it to apply sunscreen, wear a hat, sunglasses, and cover exposed skin when going outside. But what about the heat? Because if you are covering everywhere, the heat won't call. Take shade and avoid strenuous activities when outdoors. Avoid strenuous work, Abi. Those who they work for construction sites, where they carry pompo. They say check on the elderly. Oh gosh, I've seen a lot of them in the market, and it makes me really sad. Elderly people pushing trucks under the blazing sun. How many of them will survive this heat right now? And it's not as if they have a choice because ihe niile siri ike. Check on elderly people, children, and people with chronic diseases who may be more vulnerable to the heat. Everybody they check themselves. Seek medical attention immediately if you or someone else shows signs of heat-related illness. Everybody is showing signs of heat-related illness. All of us. As it is like this, the only solution I saw there, apart from drinking water, that is all I saw that we can do, because staying indoors 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., you hunger go wound you. Because most of these measures cost money. I be how we go just rugged down like that. How now see this heat?